My friend, E flat. We're going to be playing our first finger on the first fret of the A string, thusly giving us A sharp or its enharmonic equivalency, B flat. When we take our second and our third finger, which is going to be our middle finger, and then our ring finger, we can play like here, but that feels like an awkward stretch. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you want to, do it. But I would suggest playing with your ring finger and your pinky. And dare I say, if you're a rock star, just try using one finger to play both of those notes in betwixt. The idea is when you can accomplish using different fingerings, you can move these different fingerings all around this fretboard. Oddly enough, this one right here is super hard to play with just a pinky covering the middle. I got tiny fingers. If I could do it, you could do it. You move this up, you play your bar, you got the same kind of chord, which means all chords that you learn in kind of like the first position, underneath the fifth, underneath the third, they can all be moved. So if you already are rocking the F major, try it with the secondary fingering group and then move that monstrosity anywhere you darn well plays. This is how you get good at bar chords, my friend. So, if you dig on this and you don't understand any of this, subscribe to me. Learn a little music terminology, become our friends, be a part of the music community, make requests. I generally will just put a bar down over all three of these and then play the top B flat. That works well, but because the note of G is in the key as the major third, it works perfectly. If we want to, we could bar the whole third fret and then take that note that was right here and go all the way up until we're playing it on the sixth. When we do that, we get our high D sharp or our E flat note, which is perfect because that's the root or the tonic. You definitely want to include that. So in retrospect, this chord with this, fine. You could put this one up and go up a whole minor third, which means a whole Spidey exercise. Put that pinky there, leave it, and then play the bar chord. If we do this, we achieve that E flat, tat, 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 tat. And then another great chord. Bar up the whole sixth fret, or you could just do a partial bar here on the E and the A string, and then drop down what looks as if you're playing your A major. Because, as I just aforementioned, any chord that you know down here in first position can be played in an alternate fingering set and grouping, and then moved up the fretboard. When you move this sucker up to the seventh and the eighth and bar the sixth, you get an A flat major. So, how do you put these into perspective of what you're doing with tonality and your notes? Well, it will be great to know that E flat is the root chord, and when you play E flat and then you play your F minor and you play your G minor and then your A flat, you're exhibiting that you understand that the notes and the chords in the key of E flat have not one flat, which is in F, the B flat, not two flats, which is in B flat and F, but now you have the amount of frets that are in the key of E flat. So we're going to be taking the B flat, E flat, and we add on A flat. So when you have these notes like this, our E flat, the progression that you use is the same as C. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B sharp, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. When we go here and we play D sharp, even though it's hypothetical, you can say D sharp, E sharp, F double sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B sharp, C double sharp, and then D sharp. However, double sharps suck. So why not just try to say it with E flat? E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D, E flat. That is how saying a scale out loud works. If you have any questions about this, check out this website and check out this YouTube channel and become my friend by subscribing to me.